Hello everyone, my name is Dwija Trisanti. My student number is 177. In this video, I'm going to explain a review of the article entitled Korean TV Drama Viewership on Netflix, Transcultural Affection, Romance, and Identities. And it is written by Hye Jung-ju. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but yeah, let's move on to the next slide. Okay, it's about abstract, title, and references. In the abstract is quite short. It mostly mentions the study found rather than the objectives or action taken. It shows that the US viewers of Netflix engage Korean dramas by affective consumption in romantic trope drama. The aim is stated but unclear and unspecific. More focused and elaborated aim is well explained in the introduction part, not in the abstract. Moreover, it also has keywords that relate to the study. And then the title. The title is Korean TV Drama Viewership on Netflix, Transcultural Affection, Romance, and Identities. The title is informative and relevant to the content of the article. It has already described what will be discussed and covered in the article. And then the references. The use of the references here is varied from the oldest references in 1983 until the latest one is in 2018. Although there are some outdated references, the idea is still relevant for the study. And the old references only appeared just for several times. The majority of the references used here is still the newest one, so it's varied. And then the introduction part or the background part. The rise of online streaming services such as Netflix, which administers video on demand and streaming TV program package on a global scope, means that TV shows not only go out from the USA but also flow into the US. Approximately 140 million Americans, or it's about 55% of the US internet population, watch TV online with Netflix. Netflix is the most popular and industry-leading TV streaming platform. The purpose of this article is to examine how Netflix US viewers consume its curated collection of South Korean TV dramas, or we call it K-dramas later on, as a choice of transnational television programs. The study thus focuses on elaborating Netflix US viewers' distinct modes of reception to K-dramas. So, in the introduction part, it consists of one is the purpose of the article, and then the significance of the study, and then the background of the study, and also previous study related to this topic. It's also elaborated and mentioned here. And it is clear what is already known in the topic. However, the research question is not stated straightforwardly. And then for method, the method here, the study conducted a textual analysis of K-drama reviews posted on US Netflix Korean TV shows page. And review comment data was gathered for the entire month of February 2016. The final analysis included 15 Korean dramas, each of which had between 23 and 485 reviews. The top 5 most reviewed dramas were Playful Kiss, and then Boys Over Flowers, and then Secret Garden, You Are Beautiful, and It's Okay That's Love. That's top 5 of the reviewers. And then the other 10 shows average between 30 and 50 reviews each. This data reflects a wide range of viewers' personal opinions, judgments, and evaluations. All these K-dramas were recognized as belonging to the romantic genre. After that, the author conducted 2 process coding for a qualitative thematic analysis of Netflix review data. In this part, the author explained clearly the method used and gives enough detail of the process. The process of the subject selection is also clear because she elaborated clearly. However, the validity of the variables measured is still erratic in terms of viewers' demographic, for example, gender and race, due to the anonymity of the Netflix review system. Okay, next is the results. The result here, the reviewers can be divided into three groups based on each reviewer's self-presentation and self-identification. So there are three: first-time viewers, revisitors, and self-identified fans. So the result is first-time reviewers explicitly address themselves that it is their first time watching Korean drama. The second group, revisitors, seem to watch K-drama less frequently than self-identified fans, but often come back not only to rewatch their favorite shows, but also to check out newly popular shows. Conversely, self-identified fans pointed out their regular and frequent interactions with K-dramas and highlighted their consistent loyalty in consuming K-dramas. The second one is K-drama reviewers seemingly were aware that other viewers may refer to their comments. So they expressed not only feelings and preferences, but also added critical accounts to elaborate on the reviewed drama's conflicting values, storylines, and embedded social culture ideologies. And the last one is first-time viewers and revisitors left more comments relating to emotional affinity than did self-identified fans. Self-identified fans analyzed each drama based on their experiential knowledge about K-dramas and tried to explain K-dramas' universal narratives and genuine features, along with negative or conflicted viewing points. By doing so, these viewers made comparison with other American or Asian shows. And in the result part, the data were shown in an appropriate way. It is provided with a table, consists of clear and relevant figures. The categories are also grouped correctly, but unfortunately, it's not sorted well. Moreover, the text in the result added to the data without being repetitive. The statistically significant result is clear since the author also provides an elaborated description of the data below the table. The practically meaningful result is also clear because the author enclosed the explanation with the examples. Therefore, I can understand it better. The next is discussion. The discussion, in addition to the result, this article also gives insights into other discussions. First, it discusses affective consumption in romantic K-dramas that express viewers' emotional responses to K-dramas, and many reviewers elaborated the emotional relevance of the drama's romance storylines. Second, this article also discussed the interplay among race, class, and sexuality that appear when U.S. citizens watching K-dramas. Since they have different background and culture, so I found it fascinating and interesting to be discussed. And the conclusion. The conclusion has answered the aim of the study. It is also provided with references and supported by the results. The author also mentioned the limitation it has in this article. Therefore, she gave suggestion for further research in order to cover the shortcomings. And then the overall, this is the last page, the last slide. Okay, so the overall, this article is interesting because it examines the affective consumption of US people in Korean romance drama based on the reviewers of Netflix viewership. Furthermore, it gives further understanding about transcultural products that can be perceived differently across other countries. But here, the Netflix viewers and reviewers draw in-depth attention to the emotional involvement in K-drama stories, despite cultural differences, barriers, and different tastes. Moreover, race or racial identity also plays a role in the viewer's engagement. Specifically, distinctive elements appeal. Online television, foreign shows, and Korean wave have certainly increased in the United States, but only a little research has been conducted. Therefore, the study is significant and hopefully there will be future research to complete the limitations. And also, the study has designed appropriately to answer its purpose. In addition, the study is consistent to deliver the topic and it doesn't try to give new idea. However, for the drawback, it doesn't have the division in the introduction and discussion part. Thus, I have to decide which part is the introduction, which part is the method, which part is the discussion, and so on by reading it thoroughly and so that I can decide it which one by by reading the whole paragraphs. Okay, I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you so much for giving your attention. Wassalamualaikum.